This is the Emmerdale moment where Robert Sugden and Erin Dingle finally reunite. Robert's shock reappearance in the village on the day of Erin and John Sugden's wedding has caused massive drama. From the beginning it was clear that there was a vast amount of unfinished business between him and Erin, with the two kissing before Erin ultimately decided to make a commitment to John by marrying him. Since then Robert has become deeply suspicious about his half-brother John and his role in the death of Nate Robinson. Viewers know that Robert is very close to uncovering the entire truth, and that this puts him in terrible danger. But in the short term, it's the relationship between Erin and Robert that takes center stage once again in upcoming episodes. Ryan Hawley told us that John's scheming leads to Robert being in a very dark place. John sets up a situation where Robert's left alone with his nephew Harry, he revealed. John encourages him to be disruptive and to kind of trigger Robert, which he does. Robert loses his temper, and John walks in on it and sees it. He uses it as a thing to gaslight Robert, to make it look like he's been aggressive. John adds all that together, and he uses it to paint the picture to basically get rid of Robert. With John goading Robert that he's lost Erin and now he'll lose Victoria too, Robert goes on a destructive rampage. He loses it, just completely has a breakdown and smashes everything in his room, Ryan said. And then Erin comes in and stops him. He just breaks down in Erin's arms. And then we cut to the scene downstairs, when they're talking to each other. And Robert says it's time for him to go. He needs to move on, he shouldn't have come back. But then Erin convinces him not to and to stay, and he's been fighting feelings the whole time as well. And we get our first Erin and Robert love scene. It's the moment that Robron fans have been waiting for ever since Robert's return, and you can watch it now with our new video clip above. But Ryan explained that, at this point, the pair are not viewing this as anything more permanent. It's kind of a take it as it is, just this moment, kind of thing, he told us. They even say to each other, we don't want to think about any of that now, the circumstances that we've got is complicated. It is what it is right now, and then we'll see from there. And it kind of leads into the next phase of the story. They just take it for what it is, and it's more kind of a kicking off point or starting point for the next storyline. The next storyline he's referring to obviously involves John Sugden, and the first thing that happens is that Erin and John start making plans to leave the village. Ryan summed up how Robert is feeling in that moment. He'll be devastated. Obviously. Robert came back to the village for Erin, really, in truth. So yeah, he'd be devastated. It's his reason to come back and to exist. This storyline is set to run well into next year, and Ryan told us he was genuinely excited for the year ahead. I think the show's in a great place at the moment. I think the next year, the story arc that I've been told about, I'm really excited about, he said. He's also looking forward to the history-making upcoming crossover between Emmerdale and Coronation Street. Corriedale, that's what we're calling the crossover. That's going to be a great week for both shows, he enthused.